Good evening, and thank you for the opportunity to speak this evening. I am a wife of one and a mother of 4 with 3 under 3. I am also a proud aunt of 16 nieces and nephews, 6 of which are between the tender age of 4 and 15 years of age, which is generally the age range of children that are in elementary and middle school. Their topics of conversation range from recognizing sight words to critically thinking and analyzing scholarly articles. I must admit, at times, those scholarly articles, they can get sometimes in the weeds with data, but that's okay in comparison to how in the weeds some of these inappropriate books and materials get that are being considered to be made accessible to elementary and middle school children. I am a product of WCPSS. So this bothers me that sexually explicit books are made available to students, elementary students particularly. One in particular is entitled, All Boys Aren't Blue, by George M. Johnson, who is a journalist that self-identifies as queer and thought it necessary to write a book about how he became into knowing he was that way. So listen to this. The book in chapter 15 describes how he was sexually assaulted in the boys' bathroom at school and how he lost his virginity twice. I said how he lost his virginity. The only clean way to describe how you lost your virginity is to literally say, I lost my virginity. Anything beyond that is sexually explicit and inappropriate for an elementary or school-age student to read in his or her leisure, possibly and most likely without the parental consent. So I find it odd that as late as today, the state of North Carolina has a general statute numbered 115C-81.30 entitled Reproductive Health and Safety Education Provided by Local School Administrative Unit. So Clause A states that each local school administrative unit shall provide a reproductive health and safety education program commencing in the 7th grade. Materials used in this instruction shall be age appropriate for use with students. It says that one should teach that abstinence from sexual activity outside of marriage is the expected standard for all school-age children. Number 2, it says that you must present techniques and strategies to deal with peer pressure and offering positive reinforcement. Number 3, present reasons, skills, and strategies for remaining and becoming abstinent from sexual activity. Number 4, it says teach that abstinence from sexual activity is the only certain means of avoiding out-of-wedlock pregnancy, sexually transmitted diseases when transmitted through sexual contact, including HIV and AIDS. And the list goes on. And it requires parental consent. So if that is the policy for sexual education, then certainly there should be some policy where parents are required to give consent to the materials checked out by their children from the school, or even to have a voted say as to what books are put in the media center.
Our next